Hello, my name is Devin, and this is assignment number 2 for Aurill skills. To begin, I'm going to conduct 3 measures of 2/8. The same thing as 2/4, just an eighth note gets 1 beat. So 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1. Next is 3 measures of 3/8. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1. Next is 3 measures of 4/8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1. And finally, 3 measures of 3/2. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1. Next, I'm going to be clapping exercises 2.3 and 2.10. So this is in 2/4 and it doesn't have any incruses. So 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2 and 1, 2 and 1, 2 and 1, rest. 1, 2 and 1, 2 and 1 and 2 and 1, rest. Next is going to be exercise 210, which does have an anacrusis, which happens on the end of 3. So 1, 2, 3 and 1, and 3 and 1, and 3 and 1 and 3. Okay. 1, 2, 1, 2, and 1, 1, 2, 3 and 1, and 3 and 1, and 3 and 1 and 2. And 1 and 2, and 1 and 2, 3, 1, rest, off. Next is I'm going to conduct and sing exercise 144. Ew, my voice cracked. 144. So this is in 2/4, and there is an anacrusis that happens on the end of 2. So 1, 2, 1, 2. 1, 2, and 1, rest, rest. 2 and 1, rest, rest. 2 and 1, and 1, and 1. Next is exercise 147. This is in 3/4, so 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. And this does have an anacrusis that happens on 3. So 1, 2, 3, and 1, 2, 3, 1, 3 and 1, and 3 and 1, and 3 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 1 and 2, 1 and 2, 1, 2 and 3 and 1, 2 and 3 and 1 and 2, 3, 1 and 2, 3 and 1. Next is going to be exercise 2.3. Again, this is in 2/4, so 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2 and 1, 2 and 1, 2 and 1, rest. 1, 2 and 1, 2 and 1 and 2 and 1, rest. Next is going to be exercise 2.5, which is in 4/4, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, and does not have an anacrusis. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2 and 3, 1, 2 and 3, 1 and 2 and 3, 1, 2 and 3, 4 and 1, 2 and 3, rest. Next is 2.12. This is in common time, which is 4/4. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, and 1, rest, rest, 2, 1, rest, rest, 4 and 1, rest, 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 1, rest, rest, 4 and 1, rest, 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 2 and 3, rest, rest, 2 and 3, rest, rest, 2 and 3, 4 and 1, rest, 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 off. And lastly is going to be 2.13. This is in 3/4, so 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. And this does have an anacrusis. Happens on the end of 2, because you have a dotted quarter note, which is 1 and 2. Yes. So 1, 2, 3, and 1. 1 dotted quarter note and an eighth note as an anacrusis. The eighth note gets the end of 3. The quarter note gets the end of 1. And so 1, 2, 3, and so 1, 1, and okay, so and 1 and 1, 2, 1, 2, and 1, 2, and 1 and 2 and 3 and 1, rest, 2 and 1, 2 and 1, 2 and 1, 2 and 3 and 1 off. Next is I'm going to tap the rhythms for 1.54. So I'll do the top line first and then the bottom line. So the top line is 1, 2, 1 and 2 and 1, 2, 1 off. The bottom line is 1 and 2 and 1, 2, 1, 2 and 1 off. Next is 1.55, which is in 3/2. So you have 3 beats to measure, but a half note gets 1 beat. So you have 1, half note gets 1 beat. That means a whole note gets 2. Okay. So I'm gonna do the top line and then the bottom line. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2 and 3 and 1 off. Now for the bottom line is 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 1, whoa, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1 and 2 and 3 and 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3 off. And that is my assignment, homework number 2 for Aurill skills. Thank you.